Hey Aaron, how you doing?
Good. How are you doing, Guillermo?
Doing quite good, quite good. Aaron, I had a couple of questions. Can you tell me a little bit about the RBC Dominion Securities Gold Bullion program?
Yeah, so our gold bullion program is what's called an allocated bullion program, which means that you directly own the physical bars that you purchase. They're not commingled or pooled with the assets of other gold investors, or they're not commingled with the assets of the Royal Bank of Canada more generally. So that's what's known as an allocated bullion program.
Okay. And are there any minimum requirements for me to participate in this program?
Yeah, the requirements or the minimum requirements for participating in an allocated program tend to be somewhat higher than many of the other bullion solutions out there. Mainly, it is related to the fact that the denominations are quite large and buying a bar is significant. 50-ounce coins, because coins come in a boxes of 50, 2 kilo bars, or one 400-ounce variable weight bar are sort of the minimums to participate.
And are there any costs I should be made aware of?
Yeah, there's essentially four layers of cost, and you should keep in mind that when you're dealing in physical bullion, it's the real world commodity market. So there's logistics involved in owning bullion, but there's basically four layers of fees. The first is the bid offer spread. That's the cost to purchase bullion in the bullion wholesale market. A good estimate of that is a bid offer spread about $10 per ounce. There is the minting fee, which is the cost of creating the denomination of bullion that you're purchasing. It's about $50 per ounce for coins. It's $6 per ounce for kilobars, and it's $2 per ounce for 400-ounce bars. That is subject to change with market conditions, so you should check with your advisor before you transact. And then there is the storage fee. This is the cost that the mint charges to hold the bullion in its vaults. 13 cents USD per ounce per month is that charge, plus HST. And then finally, this is all before your advisor is compensated in any way for owning the bullion, and that would either be a commission or a fee, depending on whether it's part of an investment portfolio or a transactional account. That would be negotiated with the particular advisor that you're working with, and that would depend on the nature of your relationship.
And in terms of like real money, how much are we talking about?
So, sort of around $500,000 for the 50-ounce and 2 kilo bars, and around $1 million for having sort of fitting into a relationship with Dominion Securities. You have to be a client of Dominion Securities. So the minimum amount required depends a lot on other aspects of your relationship, but that's what we're talking about.
Now, let's say I go ahead and we do the program and I bring the assets. In the future, am I able to take delivery of the gold?
No, our program does not facilitate physical delivery of the bullion. You would receive a bar list. You would know specifically which bars you own, and in cases of large positions, you could organize an audit visit. We're not likely to do that for 2 kilos, but for larger positions, that's possible. But you would know the specific serial numbers of the bars that are yours.
And on this program, am I allowed to borrow against my gold?
Yeah, so it would fit under the regular margin system is common to the securities industry. The loan to value for bullion right now is 75%. So if you owned $1 million worth of bullion, you could borrow 750,000. But that's subject to the regular risks and suitability related to, trading and transacting on margin that you'd have to discuss with your advisor.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.